I'm waiting to do the singing.
Yeah, you gotta wait till there's a handful of people here. Good morning, y'all.
Matt and Leah, Matt and Leah, Matt and Leah, Matt and Leah. Pancake, 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 pancake. What up, y'all?
Good morning, everybody.
Can you see this?
Or wherever you are.
Good
it's probably not
afternoon.
morning anymore. Everyone in the UK. We're huge in the UK.
Yeah, we're over AF in the UK.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're just kind of waiting for the room to populate, as they say.
Welcome, everybody. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. Today's Thursday.
I hope your Wednesday was fantastic. We're off to a killer start right here.
Thursday. I hope everyone had a great Wednesday. I think we should just right off the bat just address the elephant in the room.
The panda bear in the room?
The panda in the room, if you will. The Panda Gate, which has turned into a big controversy amongst social media. Why don't you just take it away here?
Some may have misconstrued my comments yesterday as I was attempting to make a joke regarding panda bears in quarantine or in captivity being infamously difficult to make breed. I was simply saying that I related due to the circumstances, not due to my partner. But since you're the internet, you do what you do best. And I was in trouble all day. I was in the doghouse.
All day. She wouldn't
look at me. She wouldn't speak to me. She hit me a bunch of times.
Okay, that's going to go to somewhere.
Told me I was stupid.
Okay.
And
literally did not care. I more or less thought it was funny. When we were on here, of course, I'm like going to blow it out of proportion because that's what we do.
Yeah.
But come on, you guys.
But the good news is, guys, I broke the curse. I broke the spell. The panda
there was no curse.
It's fine. It's more exciting when I tell it this way. I was able to rally and really...
really took one for the team last night, guys.
I did it for you guys. I did it for all of you who were concerned. And that's all I have to say about
hilarious. But here we are. We're still together despite what everyone is trying to do on the internet.
Yeah, you're going to have to try a little harder.
Drive a wedge between us.
Got some experience in that territory. What else? And also, well, we all learned what a crazy pervert my girlfriend is yesterday. When she made a very elementary school joke.
It was a joke, you guys. Come on. Or was it?
It did lead to some pretty entertaining tweets, I will admit. Even though nobody tags me, they tag
the
you.
one tweet I'm dying over is someone posted the picture of you with your legs up in the air like this, showing your butt. And it said, like, no one at all. And then it says, Corey waiting at home for Carmella. I died. That was so funny. If y'all could make a meme of that and, like, start posting it around the internet, that would be great.
Any ideas.
Please. Oh, my gosh. I'm dying.
No. That was simply the photo from Renee and I going through a very strange period in our lives where we decided that the happy baby pose was the way to go for all photos.
It's
It was a short-lived phenomenon.
Yeah, I think you did like 2 of them.
Yeah, well, it was what it was. All right, I cannot read this far. Lots of tears, happy tears, laughter
People
tears.
Laughing?
Well, at least we made you cry laughing. Thank you. Someone thinks I'm amazing.
Also, I'm dying over everyone saying how annoying I am. I love it. And now you can feel bad for my boyfriend to see what he has to deal with on a daily basis. Y'all usually feel bad for me because you think he's a dick, but it's actually reversed. I'm annoying. I just keep saying AF, even though I want to say the other thing. I want to say it out.
It's really annoying how much you're saying AF.
I know. Yeah. Well, I guess I realize now how much I swear. But I can't swear on here. What else?
You dropped another video.
I did. I did a little Becky Lynch and Charlotte. A little Char Lynch, if you will. So that was fun. Who do y'all want to see me impersonate next? Because I have a room full of wigs. Actually, a wall full of wigs. I'm like Moira from Schitt's Creek, which apparently some people took my advice and went to go watch because it's hilarious, and I'm glad you like it. But if y'all... maybe go comment on my last video and let me know who I should impersonate next. And give me like some good promos to recreate. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, someone just suggested the Iconics. I think
that's a good one. I was thinking of that too.
Might be a good way to go.
That's a good one.
Or Sonya and Mandy might also be hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. Very relevant.
I think you should do Mandy and Otis solo.
That would be great.
There we go.
I don't know what that laugh just was, but the Bella twins, that's a good one. I was thinking of doing Brie and Steph. I think that would be a good one. They had some really good promos. I'll slap myself.
This is basically what our days consist of. I stare at the television while she decides who to impersonate and cause a ruckus on the internet, on the interwebs.
What else did we do yesterday?
I got to be a guest on the Pat McAfee show with AJ Hawk. Pittsburgh. Green Bay Packers, great. Chatted about some things. Sports, it was nice to talk about not wrestling in any environment, which was cool.
He knows what he's talking about.
It was exciting for me. I'm highly intelligent regarding many subjects.
He knows everything.
I'm basically the greatest Jeopardy player alive. Take that, Ken Jennings.
Yeah, we have now turned into old people. I mean, he is really old. I'm not. So we watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune every night. And Jeopardy's his forte because he knows, like I said, everything. And I am a Wheel of Fortune girl. And I'm pretty damn good at it.
She aspires to touch video screens that turn into letters for a living.
I would die to be the next Vanna White. I have a lot of aspirations. I want to be a pop singer. I want to be on Broadway. I want to be on SNL. And I want to be Vanna White. Is that too much to ask for?
I mean, that's a lot.
I mean, it's all attainable, I think.
I support you wholeheartedly. Have anybody else been watching? Have anybody else? We've had this conversation yesterday. This lockdown, this quarantine is making everybody stupid.
Yeah, I feel like I have no brain.
Like my brain takes an extra 30 seconds to warm up and function, as indicated by. Yeah, well, that was pretty well thought out. It just wasn't executed properly. We're frozen. Everything stopped. Nobody likes us.
Nobody likes us. Everybody hates us. I think we'll eat some worms. Big, fat, juicy ones. Slip, slop, slurpy ones. Fuzzy, wuzzy, little old worms.
I never knew there was a second verse to that song.
Really?
No.
You learn something new every day.
I suppose.
Where is everybody?
Everybody left. There they are. They're
go.
Coming back. Everybody got kicked off.
It got paused, and I was singing a song, and you guys missed it.
Yeah, that's what happens. We basically do intermission now, where Leah just decides to sing whatever song comes to mind.
We lost some followers, so if you could show a nipple, please.
No, it wasn't my fault. They didn't leave because they were disinterested. It was a technical glitch. See, why is it paused?
All that money and can't get good Wi-Fi. First of all, who says we have all that money? And second of all,
we got great Wi-Fi.
Have great Wi-Fi.
It's not our fault.
So, bye.
Does Corey like pandas or not? I think you missed the entire conversation. I love pandas. They're great. But that's not at all what we were talking about. But I was going to ask if anybody else has been watching copious amounts of game shows. If that's the case, what are you watching? We are Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune people, and Family Feud.
Oh, we love Family Feud.
Family Feud, and I'm very curious because they're bringing back Press Your Luck. Do you remember Press Your Luck?
I remember it, but I never watched it.
It was like big money, no whammies, and you have to hit the plunger at the right time. You either win money or the whammies destroyed one another. But it's coming back, I think, and I'm very excited about it because I'm a dork and an old man.
What was that other game show? And I remember Caroline Ray and who's the guy with the weird voice that talks like this?
Master of Impressions right here.
Do you know what I'm talking about? He had like the really high-pitched voice. He plays Zazu.
Zazu
in The Lion King.
Was Ricky Gervais?
No.
Isn't Ricky Gervais Zazu?
No, in the cartoon.
No.
What's that guy's name? It's like
Gilbert Gottfried?
Yes! That's it.
That was the worst Gilbert Gottfried impression in the history of anyone on earth can do an impression of Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay, then you do it.
No.
Okay, well then not anyone on earth can.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was that show?
I said I would. I don't know.
X and O show. Is it Tic-Tac-Toe?
Hollywood Squares?
Hollywood Squares. That's what it was. I used to like that show. I don't know that has anything to do with anything. And I also used to love the show Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That's a good show.
I love that show. I used to love the round where they would try not to laugh. I would always make my friends play that, like at our sleepovers. We'd be like, okay, everyone has to sit in a line and try to make everyone laugh. I loved it. I don't know. It's just fun. What else? We had a happy hour yesterday. Never have I ever. It went pretty well. And the party kept going after happy hour ended. Drank about a couple more glasses of wine. Had a good night.
And then we saved the pandas.
Save the pandas. I can't. This is going to turn into something else now.
I can't wait till you start making entrances once we have a crowd again and there's like panda bear signs all over the place.
My God.
I'm not going to put that out in the universe. But
no, you just did.
A moonwalking, trash-talking, scantily clad panda bear. I can see it now.
I also appreciate everyone bearing with my dirty hair because Thursdays are my day to wash my hair. And...
Is that a thing?
Yes.
You always wash your hair on Thursdays?
Yes.
I never knew
Because
that.
then we have TV on Friday, and I want my hair to be fresh for TV. Oh. So, this is why it looks like garbage, because today's my day to wash it. I know you were all wondering.
Just that one guy. He was wondering.
What else?
This is 3 days in a row we've done this nonsense.
Did you move to Connecticut yet?
Who's moving to Connecticut?
That's what I just said.
No, I just moved from Connecticut.
From Connecticut. And I moved from Florida.
And she complains about it each and every day.
No, I don't. I complain about missing the weather.
Carmella, my little beast. Seems like an odd choice of words.
Vanna doesn't even turn the letters. I know, she just touches them now. That lazy bee. Pandella.
Well played.
No.
Well played.
Any ideas for a new finisher? Why do I need a new finisher? I have the Code of Silence and the Super Kick. I should do a Lacey Evans video. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be good.
You nasty. Do you hear Pancake drinking so loudly?
He's parched. He's hungover.
Okay, we're going to need you to show a nipple.
Why?
Because
numbers are way down.
Numbers are way down.
It's not gonna.
I guarantee if you show a nipple, it's gonna go up.
I disagree.
Please.
No.
I'll take my shirt off then.
Cool. That's gonna drive view. Look at that. Wow.
Hi guys. I'm about to go work out anyway, so here we are.
Yep. You see the numbers spiked. That's it. Skin. That's what it takes.
Skin is in.
We could call our morning show the Thirst Trap. With Matt and Leah.
The Thirst Trap. I like it.
Yeah, there we go. Because it's on Instagram Live. What else? I took down some notes.
Oh, yeah. We had a production meeting.
Yeah. You got to carry the weight while I'm doing this.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I know I promised you guys Ariana today. I just don't know if I'm feeling up to it because I just feel like I've really been exposing all of my talents as of late, and I need to save some for another time, like a rainy day. So I might not just put that out there today, but maybe next week.
She's basically hoping that you guys all forget so you don't hold her to it. But I, for one, want to see Leah as Ariana Grande.
I actually got a call yesterday from Cher's manager, so the joke's on all of you.
It was a cease and desist is what it was.
Stupid. Okay. I've been asked to play Cher on in a residency in Vegas.
As opposed to the real Cher, who I think has a residency in Vegas.
Well, I'm her understudy.
Like, off the strip?
I'm her understudy. In case she's, gets sick or has a sore throat. Or
it's like the same theater that specializes in puppetry of the male genitals.
You can say penis.
I guess I can say penis.
Puppetry of the penis.
It's a show, not just a hobby.
Dance for us. Okay, go ahead, babe.
Nope, I'll pass on that. You look beautiful. Hey, Carmella. I don't understand the difficulty in spelling my name.
Why?
I would say about 50% of people spell it Cory.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird to me because it's not like...
Look, best commentator in the business.
Well, I appreciate that. Unusual K.
Unusual K.
Yeah, there you go. That guy wants you to strip for him, so clearly nothing to lose here.
We should totally do a Sonny and Cher. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Carmella, where is your coffee? Here it is. I like that people are asking me what I put in my coffee as if there's something in it. But it's just black. I'm just like this naturally. Today I'm a little more subdued because my dog had me up at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, the best thing about having a dog is when he jumps on your face to wake you up.
Yeah. This morning, so I took Cakes downstairs. I was putting the coffee on, and then I was going to take him for a walk. But I realized his harness was in the bedroom because I take it off before we go to sleep so we can, be comfy. And this... Oh, you have some fuzz on your head. So then this morning I realized I left it upstairs. So I went upstairs to sneak in the bedroom and grab it. And of course, Pancake bolts through the door. We have stairs that go to the bed for him. So I know
so let's
he's
address
be
that.
upset
Let's unpack that a little bit. We have stairs so that our dog can come and go from the bed as he so chooses at his own discretion.
Well, the problem is he goes and he jumps onto the bed.
How's that? The impressions continue.
And he wakes us up if we're in the middle of the night and we're sleeping. So that's why I got stairs so he can come up if he wants without us having to wake up and grab him. It's better than him crying. So anyway, he bolted up the stairs and jumped all over Matt's face this morning.
Great way to wake up.
What if I were to bolt up the stairs and jump on your face?
I mean, I have no complaints about that. Let's see here. I'm trying to read. I'm not just trying to get really close.
I'm just trying to get really close.
Hello, Okie Chick 73.
Corey looks done. He's always done. Put a cork in him. Oh, do I have green in my teeth? Oh, what was it that I said yesterday? Okay, so something that I'm realizing living with Matt is that sometimes I get words wrong. And sometimes I say them improperly or I have the wrong phrase. For example, the other day I was talking about how lackadaisical he is. And he quickly corrected me and said that it's lackadaisical. I had no idea. I know this makes me look like a moron, but I'm okay. I have a degree. I was on the dean's list. I had straight A's. I was also best dressed in high school. So I'm okay with having, a few minor setbacks.
As you fully evolve into Alexis Rose, I was watching the entire last diatribe just on the screen. And,
okay, so I'm going to need you to stop. Okay, but okay, we're fine. That's Alexis. This conversation will definitely increase viewership. What conversation?
Corey looks like he's got 3 hours of sleep in the past week. No, that's just my natural state. I've actually been sleeping a lot.
Same.
Too much.
And if anyone comes for my bags, there's really nothing I can do.
Oh.
Well, If you want the truth. We should get a house tour. We were talking about that. Maybe we'll do that next week.
Is that a Super Bowl ring? I'm guessing you mean Super Bowl ring, and no, it's not. Neither of my rings are Super Bowl rings, but you can get them at Clocks and Colors.
Little plug right there.
There you go. They send me some really cool stuff.
Also, can I just say how much I appreciate everyone going and commenting on Matt's Instagram photos and telling him how hot he is? And I'm still waiting for everybody to make the meme of his butt and the Uranus joke. Okay?
Let's not do that.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
No.
What else?
We discovered that you were very excited that I watched the same television show as you.
Oh, yeah. Did y'all ever watch Under the Umbrella Tree? I mean, I'm probably going to be everyone. I don't know how old everyone is on here, but I was born in 87. He was born in 77. So we kind of grew up. He was born in 85, right? 84. How old are you? What year are you born? 83?
Plead the fifth.
Were you born in 85?
No.
84?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Babe, that's hilarious. You're old. Anyway, I watched Under the Umbrella Tree when I was a kid, and so did he. Anyone else watch Under the Umbrella Tree?
I saw a bunch of hearts when you said that, so maybe a lot of people love Under the Umbrella Tree.
The stone face you just got. And there was another show. What was it called? Kids Incorporated. Did you guys watch that? It's kind of like Mickey Mouse Club.
It was like a bunch of kids who just ran around unsupervised in some sort of theater acting company. Hi, Leslie.
Why don't you show us in here? How can you not know his age? It's not that I didn't know his age. I know he's 36. Right?
I don't know. You need to work on your math.
I know he's 36, but I'm really bad at math.
Cakes, what's the problem, man?
Also, we're still waiting on the boxers.
What boxers?
From
Claudio? Yeah, they said they're working on it.
Pancake! We're talking to the people over here. Enough! I can't work like this. Your face makes me laugh so much. You're just like this.
I'm trying to read because I can't see.
Math is hard. Thank you. Pancake is a fruitcake. Ew, take that back.
Let's go Patriots. Let's talk more about the Patriots.
No, we're not talking about the Patriots. Who wants to go live? Let's go live with somebody. Let's see if I know anyone on here. Who wants to go live?
I like that people assume that this is going to be some sort of structured show.
Do they assume that?
I don't know, maybe. I think we present it as such, and then in reality, it's just two idiots sitting at their breakfast bar.
Who are you calling an idiot? Idiot? Let's...
She's choosing who to go live with.
Go with Jess.
Okay. That poor guy's parents don't even know his date of birth. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you right now?
Australia.
Oh my goodness, what part?
Queensland.
Oh wow. How cool.
Expecting this.
Is it Friday there?
I have no idea. I've been inside too long.
I feel you.
Common occurrence.
Yeah. Oh.
I love you so much.
Oh, I love you. Is your name Jess?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, well, I hope you have a great day, whatever day it is there. Don't give me any spoilers because I know you're in the future right now. So,
I think it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, well, I hope you have a great day.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe get some rest, girl. Bye.
I love you.
Oh, I love you.
I find it fascinating how many of your fans cry when they meet you.
It's so cool because
It
I have the
happens all
best
the
fans
time.
ever.
Yeah, I meet a lot of really cool people. I don't think I've ever had anybody like sobbing. I can take that back like once or twice, but compared to the amount of people that we meet, I feel like every time I'm around you and you meet a fan, someone's crying.
Oh, it's probably usually me. Because he's, comparing me to a panda, but that's okay.
I feel like
Hi from Iowa. Y'all don't realize like how difficult it is to transition from one thing to the other and not make it awkward. I mean, that's what he does for a living. I do not. So teach me your ways. How do we segue into something else now?
It depends on what we want to get to. We've got let's go. I'm not going a full 45 this morning.
Why?
I'm not feeling it.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like we're losing steam.
Are we? Because we're having the most viewers that we've had, so they're going up.
And I didn't have to take my shirt off.
That makes one of us.
That's true. That's accurate.
We actually have to leave today to go to Orlando for SmackDown tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be coming to you live from Orlando.
Remote shows. We're almost exactly like Kelley and Ryan.
We are.
Minus most of the talent.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We'll get there.
Somebody just said, it just reminded me because it said Triple H on the bottom.
Yes.
If you haven't already, go check out the new After the Bell with the Game himself. We're celebrating 25 years of Triple H this week. I had a really cool conversation with him about 2 afternoons ago that I think you all will enjoy very much. He shed a few lights on some subjects that you may not be familiar with, including the Boneyard match at WrestleMania and his involvement. You got to download it.
Damn.
She doesn't even download my podcast.
Yes, I do.
Everybody does, except my girlfriend.
I do too. That is not true.
She downloads it so she can delete it in a fit of rage.
What?
I don't know. I'm just really out of it this morning.
Yes. We're going to bring him back into
it. Let's see.
I'm going to rub your nipples for good luck.
Okay, I'm remaining perfectly still. Corey Graves, do you love the Detroit Lions?
How
no.
random is that?
No, I do not love the Detroit Lions. I don't know. I really have no allegiance to that. I have a friend that used to be a scout for them, but he scouts for the Colts now, so I have zero allegiance to the Detroit Lions. But I am a fan of the city. It's a cool city. Star Wars is epic.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Huh. There we go. More revelations like this. I was not even aware of this.
I mean, I've seen parts of it. You see Pancake walking on the couch up there? Oh my god, he's on the table! You bastard!
Pancake, what are you doing, man?
I thought he was on the couch. He's seriously... Look at you guys. On our table. Who do you think you are? How did you even get up there? Oh, he drives me nuts, this one.
That was a great deflection by the dog so that we could not delve into the fact that Carmella has never seen, or Leah has never seen, Star Wars.
Okay, I have seen parts of it, I think. Because I know, like, Princess Leia, everyone always used to call me that when I was a kid. Because Leia, I would put, like, buns on the side of my head, you know. But I don't think I've ever seen the thing in its entirety. Sue me. Okay.
I just want to put it out there that The Mandalorian was viewed in this home, start to finish, over the course of several days. Someone opted not to partake.
I was not here when you were watching that.
Okay. Well, still.
I was out of town.
Trying to pile on here.
Working.
Trying to pile on.
For those of you asking what I'm drinking, green juice. It has spinach, kale, beets, parsley, half an apple, half a green apple, half a pear, and some strawberries.
but it tastes much better.
So good.
I think we can't.
So good, so good, so good. My energy's coming back.
Yeah, it's the green juice. I was going to suggest that you share the dessert that you make that I'm so obsessed with your loyal viewers.
The Quest bar?
Yeah, but we're not going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be in Orlando.
So?
You can't cook in the hotel.
Oh, you want me to like do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to branch out here.
Okay, so we're establishing the show at 10 a.m. every week, every day. So then next week we're going to start doing like cooking.
Was that a question or a statement?
Both.
I don't know.
Are we going to start cooking on the show? That seems a little controversial.
Cooking?
I just mean, like, is that consistent? Is that on brand for us?
I don't know what our brand is.
We don't have a brand.
We're two idiots with too much free time on our hands. Yeah, see, someone wants to do a cooking segment. It's great.
Yeah, well, we also said we're going to do a house tour. So we'll do a house tour one day. We'll do
Cakes. What are you doing, man?
pancake.
That's fine.
Okay. He wants to show the world his butt.
Put all the hearts. Cakes, you're over, buddy.
Pancake. Look at how cute he is. Look at him. What? Oh. He's like, hi, guys. How do you like the view? Do you know we're in the middle of something here?
Hi.
We're in the middle of something.
He's like, I just came to hang out with my dad.
Oh, he loves his dad. Anywho.
And there's Pancake's ass.
Cakes enough, okay? Dusting the screen. Is Pancake's butt as nice as Leah's?
I mean, I'm inclined to favor one over the other. And it's not my dog's.
He's inclined to.
Inclined, not required, not obligated, inclined. My inclination is to go with your butt.
I appreciate that. It means the world to me.
Basically, the world champion of love because I'm so romantic. With stuff like
He
that.
actually is pretty romantic, you guys. You would never know by watching this. However, he is pretty romantic.
Like yesterday, I unloaded the dishwasher.
And that was huge. He never does that. I went in there to go empty it, and it was already done. And it's things like that that create a long-lasting, beautiful relationship.
That's it. That's really all you got to do. You can
Empty
be
the
terrible
damn
at everything
dishwasher.
else. Just
Empty the damn dishwasher.
That's it. That's all I got. Like, how'd you land someone so like far out of your league? I'm like, I'm great at the dishes. She didn't even dispute that.
I was reading the comments. Okay, do you guys want one song for the road? Send in your requests, please, and I will sing for you. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Don't forget to put the toilet seat up, Corey.
I think you're supposed to put it back down.
Yeah. And he never leaves the toilet seat up. That's another thing I really love about him.
Graves, give me a shout out. Hi, John's Co 94. There you go.
No, oh my God, stop singing. Miley Cyrus? Okay.
Wait, what was wrong with Ariana Grande? Why couldn't you do Ariana Grande?
Because that's like one of my best impressions. So I can't just put it out there.
I think you should throw everything. We want this show to be a huge hit.
Well, we'll do it next week. We'll do Ariana next week. Okay? For now, we're going to do a little... Let's see. What do I want to do? They did request Miley Cyrus. What? I want to shout out, Corey. Look, everyone wants a shout out from you now.
Well, it's just because I did one. It's mob mentality. They really want to see you sing.
Okay. So I put my hands up to playing my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like, yeah. Moving my hips like, yeah. Put my hands up to playing my song, now we're gonna be okay. Yeah. Somebody in the US, sir. Thank you.
Did you guys ever see Napoleon Dynamite? This is all I could think of was the bird thing.
Exactly.
That happened.
Avril Lavigne. Okay. He's just a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy." I wasn't gonna up ahead. I don't know the words. This is where I start to get really annoying.
No, this is really. It should just be karaoke with Leah. Yeah, I agree. 2 songs down, gentlemen. 1 to go. Next is Leah.
We are going to sing a little bit of. Do you guys remember Mambo number 5? Do you remember that?
How can you forget Mambo number 5?
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Gina's what I need, a little bit of Nita's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. That's trombone.
Is that what that was?
Or was it the trumpet?
I think it was a trombone.
Oh, it is the trumpet. No, because he goes, trumpet. Oh, trumpet. Pretty soon it's going to turn just to Leah's show because Matt's going to leave me and it'll be my own show. So, hold on. So, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was my Miley? Sounded like a chicken. Thanks. That was me being blue. Blue's Clues.
Did Carmella have coffee?
I did have my coffee, honey. Can you sing Happy Birthday? Only when I wash my hands. I thought you were Miley. Thank you. I get that a lot when I'm singing my
It's
hands.
all fun and games for you guys because you can turn this stream off when you've had your fill.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say that the more they encourage you, the longer my day might be.
Babe. Okay, first of all, I'm not like this 24/7. Just like it's sporadic, you know? And especially lately because we're just stuck in the house. So it is what it is. If you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Are you telling me?
Yeah.
This isn't your worst.
Oh, it's not?
No.
What's my worst?
Well, let's talk about that later.
Okay, y'all. Well, I guess we'll end it on that note.
We're going to go practice panda skills.
Not being pandas. Put that in your headlines, you dirt sheets.
Yeah. Pre-11 a.m. What up?
Yeah. Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to go see his nipples, and you guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow coming to you live from Orlando.
That was a good ending. Now you got to end the video. That was pretty good.
Bye.
Say hi. You ready?
Yep.
Hi,
Who are we wrestling? I'm wrestling Junior, the little monster.
let's see who's stronger, me or her. WWE. One.
Who's going to be the ref?
My dad.
All right, ready?
Two.
Good game. High five.
Three.
Ready? Kick up. Ready? Kick up. Kick up.
Yeah.
1.
2. There you go. Go, go. You gotta fight back.
That was only 2.
Yeah.
2.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? A special move by the little monster. Oh my goodness, good job. Who taught him this? Tap out.
Oh! Oh! Junior with the win.
Let's go again.
You're the counter?
We're gonna do another one.
That was a great hold.
Keep it on.
That was a good hold.
Go again. Wash your face. You look like a smurf.
Oh. See, he's not. Oh, good job, pretty girl. Yeah, your name is Nina. I love that name.
1, 2, 3.
Good game. Oh! Put me in an armbar.
2, 3, 4.
Am I gonna pin you? You better kick out.
Uh-oh.
1. That's a 1. Ah, 1, 2.
Kick out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Kick it out.
8, 9, 10. Let's see if you can pair this.
Are you doing a figure four? Are you doing a figure four?
Has it been 24 minutes?
Say goodbye to my little friend. Good arm bar. Ready?
1, 2,
Good job. Are you doing a surfboard?
Yeah. Wait, no, too, because you put your leg down.
What's up, guys? You know what? I got to figure out how to do the little hats and glasses and stuff on here. I'm trying to figure it out. But the main purpose for me coming on is tonight at 7, when the draft starts. I guess it's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but Central Standard Time at 7 o'clock. We will be doing a remote on YouTube, live, the entire draft. I mean, it's going to be a long one. We're going to pull it out, though. Guys, come on and watch this. It's going to be fun. We got a bunch of special guests, some Austin celebrities and some national celebrities that will be calling in on Skype and giving us their picks and analyzing picks that just happened. It's gonna be a good time. So you can go on YouTube and look up at Nada Sports 1, and that is again at Nada Sports 1. At symbol NOTASPORT, the number 1. Come on, man. And you know what? Somebody text me, send me messages on Twitter and Facebook. We'll be running everything, Instagram. And we might even just call you and say, hey, what's your Skype number? Come on and hang out with us for a little bit. I mean, if you're a Cowboys fan, if you're a Patriots fan, God bless your heart. If you want to talk Tampa Bay, like what's going on in the sports world, come on. It's not a sports show, but we talk sports on it. So come on in, guys. Have a good time. Looking forward to seeing y'all. And I'm signing off. But before I leave, I'm going to try this. All right. No, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do this one. And that, no, not going to do that either. How about that? No, not going to do that. Maybe I'll try that. No, do you know me? No, can't do that. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to put a hat on, glasses, all that stuff. Have my son come show me how to do it. But I'll see y'all tonight during the draft.
Yay, we fixed it! Brie needed to restart her phone. I had to restart my phone, but it's fixed. Okay. All right, guys. So, okay, there is Ruthie. Let me get...
Hi! Oh my gosh, I get to see both of you. What a dream!
She came in.
I
So.
did.
And
You
so just to help me with all
beautiful
the
angels.
What?
Hi. I said, you beautiful angels. What a treat.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm trying to find my headphones. Where did I put those? Oh well. How are y'all?
We're good. We today's actually been a busy day for us, which is
Busy,
weird.
and we've been so exhausted. Brie and I said we feel like third trimester's coming early. My feet have been so swollen, and I keep trying to walk, and I keep telling Art, I'm like, I gotta put my feet up. They hurt so bad.
I know.
Cute. Oh,
Yeah, the last 2 days.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Happy publishing day.
Yeah.
thank you. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's been so sweet.
I didn't really know what to expect. Like, at first I'm like, it's going to be kind of weird. I've been building up this thing. We've been working on it for 3.5 years, and I'm just going to be sitting at home by myself. And my friends, y'all, it was the sweetest. Like, I woke up and my agent was in the front yard with her daughters with a big ass sign. Aww. And then girlfriends brought me lunch and we sat in the backyard, and then they surprised me, and like 35 of my closest friends were on a Zoom call to celebrate with me.
I have goosebumps.
I know. And then and people just kept doing drive-bys and they just honked. And then last night, my 4 best girlfriends, some like over 20 years, best friends, Audie, Amber, Katie, and Leslie, they brought dinner from my favorite restaurant, and we sat literally like 10 feet apart in my backyard.
Oh my God.
And drank wine, and just, it was the sweetest. And people have been so encouraging and kind and generous and just so loving about this book, and I've just been so blown away. I literally have cried. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've cried. I'm just like, wow, I've been so touched, and y'all have been so, I'm just so grateful for y'all giving me space to like share my story and getting to be on your podcast and be here with y'all. I'm just so appreciative. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Actually, we were just talking, and we've gotten such a great response from the podcast.
Yes.
Today. Everyone loving the episode. It's so funny because I've seen so much people being like, oh my gosh, I cried so much, but I felt so inspired. So people love your story.
Yeah.
Oh, thank y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all have just been, I'm so grateful. And it's been quite a journey to say the least.
Right.
What a ride.
Right. Oh, I know.
It really has. But it's also, I mean, at first, like, I think I was telling y'all this on the podcast. At first, I was like, of course, disappointed. We had this big tour planned and all these things. And I was just like, oh, it's a bummer. I'm not going to be able to do those things. But now I really feel like, this is a book about my life crumbling, nothing looking like what I had planned, everything kind of turning upside down and being a nightmare and having so much loss and pain and trauma. And I'm like, and then how to find like hope and healing and beauty and, just resilience in the midst of that. I'm like, this is the perfect time. This timing is perfect because of what the world is experiencing right now. Yeah. So I feel really grateful to get to have a chance to share my story in the midst of a global pandemic.
Right.
Like, what the hell?
Like, people need your story more than ever right now.
I know.
Thank you.
Help them.
I think healing's a big thing we're all going to have to teach ourselves.
Yeah.
And because I feel like with this whole pandemic, the one thing that's gotten me is all the uncertainty.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm one of those people, I'm like, I need to know, I need a schedule. Tell me, when is this going to end? When do we go back to normal? Is there going to ever be a normal? So it's the healing part is like what you really have to work on during this time. It's crazy.
I know. I feel like the lesson I keep learning, and I get to keep learning it over and over because obviously I need to keep remembering, is like what it means to really trust and surrender. And I think so often we have this semblance of control. We think we know, and we think we know what's, and it's like we never really do. I mean, we never really do, but right now it's just very clear that we don't. And it's like, it's kind of giving us this space and this time to like, all we have is right now, and that's all we ever really do have is right now. But I feel like it's given me this invitation to remember that and to be more present and to slow down. Like, I was supposed to be, I mean, I'm sure y'all's lives were so packed and full and you had a million things going on, and everything kind of stopped and halted. And we've had to like really get present and get still, and that's hard. Like, I have a lot of ways to escape, and staying really busy and not having to deal with my pain and my shit, and like this is like, it's been confronting, but in a really important way, I think. And I don't know, in some ways, as hard as it's been, and I know it's way harder for others, I have a very privileged experience in this pandemic, but it's also, there's been sweet things like that I feel like I am getting to learn and being taught and getting to experience that I'm really, really appreciative of,
I love that. I know, it's so true. And You know, it's funny because Nicole and our book comes out May 5th.
I can't wait.
I know. And it's, you know, like you said, it's quite the process. Like, it took you 3 years, us 2.5. And it's like going through it all over again. Like, we felt like it was like back in therapy, reliving all the moments. And
It is.
and
It's
we're gonna have to then all relive
re-traumatizing.
again as people read
I know.
and want to
Yes.
discuss and talk. And it's like, it's not done yet of reliving. Well, we were laughing because we're doing like a virtual media day, and
Yep.
but we got to go on East Coast time. So they're like, hey, we'll start at 8 a.m. East Coast time. And we're like,
Oh.
oh my gosh, it's 5 a.m.
We're gonna be.
Ooh.
We're not used to this.
No.
I know. I was
Dear God.
like, right?
Yeah,
It's like-
that's a lot.
We were saying, we're like, it's nice to be home and do it, but at the same time, when you're out doing a book tour or like any type of tour, you're just in that mental state.
Totally.
When I'm home, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like
yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah. I haven't gotten out of my own, like, literally, I haven't put on buttons. I haven't put on pants. Like, I've been in my, like, right now, waist down. I'm just in my underwear. Like, I literally, it's so, yeah, it's like home mode. It's hard to kind of get in the momentum of like, wait, you know, there's still a lot to do and to kind of, I feel like in a lot of ways it's given me a chance to be kind of inventive and creative, and you just kind of pivot and figure out how to do it from home, which is it's crazy, but I'm so proud of y'all. It's so hard to write a book, and it is. You really do have to kind of re-traumatize yourself. Like, I felt like I had to live in my bed for 7 years. I had to go through this wire in my brainstem. I had to deal with burying my daddy again. I had to go through this divorce again. I had to, and like that's the really incredibly painful thing about writing a memoir, writing your story. And it's also like, I know for me, I probably would not have done so much of the healing work that I've ended up doing because I was so miserable. Like, it kicked my ass so hard writing this book that it took me on this journey that I feel really grateful for now. But I imagine, was that kind of what y'all's experience was like, or what was it like for y'all?
It was the same for us. Now we had a ghostwriter, so we were kind of lucky because we could sit there and cry as she was like writing. Where I know you wrote your own book, so a little bit of a different experience, but Nicole and I both said it was crazy how exhausting it was. To relive through everything, but at the same time, we kind of would walk away from it like almost proud of ourselves. Like, we did go through a lot.
And look who you are.
Birdie's wandering around the house.
Oh, girl.
But it was like, we kind of felt too, we were like, wow, we really did go through that. And look where we're at now. And so, and that's the one thing, like, I want people to take away from our book, and I know people will take away from your book, is like, you could really hit rock bottom, or bad things can happen to you, but it's amazing when you overcome them, how powerful you feel.
That's so, and I think, people will say things like, I can't believe you've experienced that. I could never live through something like that. And I'm like, well, you don't think you can until you do. And you realize, like, we're the most resilient, strongest, like, we are. It's unbelievable what we're capable of. But until you have to go through it, you just don't know that you're able, that we're that capable, that we're that strong, that we're that resilient, that we're that just amazing. Honestly, we're all miracles, like absolute miracles that we, have lived through so much. And I think all of that stuff is what ultimately, like, I know if I hadn't lived through all of these things, I'd probably be a pretty surfacey person that would never have gone as deep as I've gone. I wouldn't have like the lens and the eyes to see people the way I feel really grateful that I'm able to see people. I feel like it woke me up, and it awakened me. And as hard as it's been, like, I wouldn't change any of it. I really, truly wouldn't.
I hear you. Nicole and I are the exact same. And, it's crazy how sometimes the bad, unfortunately, molds you as a person. And it just depends how you take it. But I mean, our childhood and stuff we went through, it was kind of like it molded us into strong women, into fearless women.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't change that for the world, even though living it at the time I would have.
Of course. Oh my God.
Getting older.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's interesting because it's something like I would never want my daughter to live, and she won't live. It'll be different. But I hope that she has moments in her life that will define her, and like she'll just find an inner strength through something else, and whatever that means.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
now, because you wrote your book, was it like you would wake up in the morning and sit there and be like, let's do this? Or was it moments of just like you felt it and all of a sudden you're like, okay, and you just write? Like, what was your process?
Oh my God, it was so hard. I hated it so much. I hated it on a level I can't even describe to you. And I wouldn't consider myself a writer. Like, I love talking. I love speaking. I could talk all day long. And just sitting down in front of a computer was literally my worst nightmare, and so freaking hard. But I think, so the way I started, I have this writing mentor named Ann Patchett, and she, when we first started, she said, write 1 email a day. So every day of the week, I would sit down and I would write like 1 piece of my story a day to just make it manageable, because it felt way too big and way overwhelming. And I was like, where the hell do you even start? You know, and how do you put this into form? So I did that for a while, and it was just really kicking my ass. And so then I ended up hiring my girlfriend, Shannon, who is a dream of an editor. Like, I can't even describe to you. I handed her basically over all of this writing that I had done. And from there, she helped put it into form. She helped be like, okay, we need to break this into these kind of chapters. We don't need this. I need more of this. Let's talk through this. And so it became this very collaborative back and forth. I would give her stuff, then she'd come back with stuff for me. And then I would bring back, you know what I mean? And so it kind of became like this dance that if I hadn't had her, let me just tell you, this book would not be in this world, because it really did a number on me. Like it was really painful. It was incredibly triggering, and I hit some big walls, some really big walls, and I was very lucky to have like this crazy support system, like my friends Amber and Audie, my friend Miles. There's this place called On Site that's like an emotional wellness place that I was like, check me in. I need to do work. I am not okay. I had to do some like massive healing work. But you know what's really cool? Like, the book that I sold was called Salvaged: Building a Beautiful Life with Broken Parts, because I thought I was broken. That's the book that Simon & Schuster bought. And the book changed me. The ending was totally different. Like, it completely changed me. I was like, wow, I learned about mind-body connection, because I've lived with really intensive chronic pain for over 15 years from breaking my neck. And I learned about how our body holds on to trauma, and it can literally manifest as like physical trauma and physical pain. And I was parked on the lane of like, I'm the only human in the world that's had a wire in their brainstem. I will hurt for the rest of my life, and that's my story. And that's just what I believed. I was defined by this pain story. And I was like, through doing this healing work, I learned about how we can heal, and how like going in and doing trauma work, we can literally heal our bodies. And it's just been the coolest, most beautiful, painful, amazing journey. And what I came away with was like learning so much about, I feel like it was a remembering and more of an unlearning, like all these stories that I believed that I was broken, that I was this pain, that I was defined by it. I thought my body hated me because it was the source of so much pain. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, this beautiful body has been like holding me and loving me and calling me home. And I just feel, it changed drastically. And then last year, I don't know if I even told y'all this part, I found out I had a brother. Did I tell y'all that?
Oh, yes. No, wait. I don't think. You actually didn't. Someone else told us they found a brother.
Yeah, someone did.
That is crazy.
My dad passed away over 10 years ago. And last year, it's a crazy, you can't make this shit up, honestly. So my mom last Christmas was like, have you ever done a DNA test? And I was like, actually, when I spoke on this Glennon Doyle tour, Ancestry was like the sponsor. So I spit in the tube, but I never looked at technology is not my spiritual gift. So I never even signed in. I couldn't figure it out. And so it was in the system, but I never looked at it. And then like 3 months later, this intuitive woman goes, I keep hearing missing brother. I keep talking to me. And then she was like, and then I keep seeing circled like dad. And I was like, okay. Then last May, I get a message on Facebook, this woman saying, hi, Ruthie, my husband doesn't have Facebook, but I think he recently matched with you on Ancestry, and I believe y'all are relatives. And I was like, that's my brother. So I gave her my number, and he called me, and he goes, do you know why I'm calling? I go, because you're my brother. And he was like, I was like, I've been waiting on your call. And y'all,
I have goosebumps.
Wait, it gets crazier. So my dad got a girl pregnant in college, didn't know. Back then when young girls were pregnant, they sent them away and like gave the baby away. And then she never saw the baby again. And then Louisiana, it's a closed adoption state. So no one knew besides her and her family. Wow. So he had been looking for us for over 28 years. He had hired 2 private detectives trying to find our family, then gave up. And last May, on the 6-year anniversary of his son's death, his son had an accidental overdose and passed away at 23. And his family got together, and his wife was like, you can't give up. I'm going to just sign into Ancestry. You never know. And literally she goes, there's a match. It's Ruthie Lindsay. And his daughter-in-law, who lived in Montana, was like, Ruthie Lindsay, I follow her on Instagram. And he was like, I swear. He goes, I'm sure there's more than one. She's like, no, that is your sister. And they get online, look at my website. There's a video of me and my dad. He's the only one that looks like him. Only one of all of us that hunts, fishes, gardens. Like, he looks more like my dad than any of us.
Wow. That is crazy.
Y'all. So then, wait, it gets even freaking crazier. My full brother was at his daughter's wedding the year before with his family of 8.
No.
There is a photo of my new half brother walking down the aisle with his daughter, and my brother and his wife and 6 children in the photo of them walking down, not knowing that that's his brother and niece walking down the aisle.
That is
gives me chills
crazy.
everywhere.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't make that up.
No, I'm like, my dad orchestrated this whole, like, he is the hero of this book. I had my wreck on his birthday. He saved my life by like loving people so well that I was able to have this surgery because like so many people, donated for me to have it because he had loved them so well after he passed away. And now he like brought us this brother that he didn't know about. Like, he didn't know until now, in heaven or wherever you want to call it. But it's just, so of the ending of the book, I'm like, of course, that's the ending. I changed it completely because like this miracle man who we love so much. It's just, isn't that crazy?
That is incredible.
That is
story.
incredible.
That is so incredible. And are you guys close now?
Oh yeah. I love it. He was actually going to interview me. He lives in the town where I went to college. We know we were at the same place at the same time. It's a tiny town in Oxford, Mississippi. Like, we were going to do a book tour stop there, and he was going to interview me. Like, we adore him. He is just, oh my gosh, he's the sweetest thing ever. We love him so, so, so much.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Ruthie, thank you so much for joining us. I have to say, you're so inspiring
Oh.
and your story. And I want everyone who's tuning in right now, you guys have to check out her book. There I am. It's this is the times where you need to hear like just some uplifting stuff and how when things get bad, they can turn around. So you'll love this book. It's just great.
Thank you. And real fast before we go, today is, so y'all know, remember last year when you angels sent all of your goodies to my nephew Parks for Christmas?
Yeah.
Today is his birthday. He loves y'all so much. So I wanted to tell Parks happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Parks.
I mean, y'all, he's 12 years old today. The sweet. I know. And I'm like, Parks, I have the best birthday present for you ever.
Oh my God.
And then also my other good friend, Josh, Brock, his birthday was the other day, and he has loved y'all forever and ever and ever and ever. So I was so excited to get to tell y'all about Josh Brock.
Oh my God, tell Josh happy birthday
Yes.
too. Belated.
Sweet angels. But girls, girls, why did I say that? Ladies. I'm so grateful that the universe connected us, and I'm such huge fans of y'all as humans, and the way that y'all show up in the world has been really such a treat to get to experience and to learn from you. And I feel really, really, really grateful that y'all have been so encouraging to me and given me space to get to share my story. I don't really have adequate words to tell you how much I appreciate it. So thank y'all.
That means
And the
so
same
much.
with you too.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I started following you on Instagram. I was like, oh, she's like a good light on Instagram to follow and feel
Thank
like
you.
good
Light
vibes.
warrior.
Thank you. Well, I cannot wait to read y'all's book. I'm so proud of you. That is so hard. And
Thank you.
I'm so grateful that you're putting your words and your story out into the world. It's needed, and I can't wait to support y'all and to cheer you on and to read it and all the things. So thank y'all so much. Y'all are the best.
Yes. Thank you. And then one day, it won't have to be virtual. We'll all be together.
Fine.
It's gonna happen in real life.
So,
And
yeah.
we've been talking about this for years. I cannot wait
I
to
know.
finally meet y'all. I really,
I know.
really, really can't wait. So it's
fun.
gonna happen. And
Yeah.
there'll be babies, more babies.
I know.
Honestly.
Wait, what are y'all's due dates?
July 27th.
And I'm August 6th.
I literally, speaking of not being able to make this up, the fact that y'all are having kids a month apart, like that's just,
I mean,
Yeah, week and a half.
they could come the same day. And
Y'all.
that's why our pregnancies weren't planned.
y'all,
I know.
It's crazy.
the universe has a plan. The universe cares. Y'all are so connected in 8 bazillion ways, and now your children. That is just the most beautiful. I'm so happy for y'all. I really, and those kids were so wise to choose you, those lucky babies. Oh, they are so lucky. That is amazing. Well, thank you. Have the best night, and I appreciate you. Y'all are the best.
Oh,
You too. It's so good seeing you.
Y'all are the best. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.